What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you. I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Best. That's this channel right here. Shout out to my two cousins, Ashton and Blake. They just subbed. I just left breakfast with the gang. Them boys in Texas and Miami. And Texas and Florida. So they came up for a minute with my aunt Renita to just have breakfast with them. Big vibes. But yeah, man. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blow Money Best. That's this channel right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what y'all on, man. What can I say? It's been a hell of a ride. Straits didn't do their thing yesterday, and that's fine. Yeah, that's just because that game went into overtime. That's all. That Duran got 2 blocks in overtime, and that's gonna happen because Jeremy Grant was just throwing up anything. So we lost our unit and a half bet, but we should have been on that. Actually, we lost both bets I gave out on the show yesterday, straights. But I gave out Marcus Sasser over points and Mike Muscala over his 3. Shout out to my homie A1 Fantasy. We was chopping it up in the DM for like 30 minutes. Like, yeah, as soon as I see Muscala, I'm like, yeah, we gotta do that. But and I should have played. I don't know if he played Sasser assist, but he was telling me about Sasser assist. I should have played them shits. He got a double, I believe. So slight loss on the straights. Blunt Money Best today thing. The bet and get hit for a unit. We had to play a minimum of 25, and it was a +2 something. So that ended up cashing for to get a unit back on the bet and get with Donovan Mitchell. And then Ivy, his lines wasn't available yesterday when I did the stream because I think I did the stream a little earlier than normal. I feel like I did. I don't know. I don't remember. But either way it goes, I put him on the timeline. I put another +800 on the timeline, which I told you I was going to do, like mix 2 games together and do some shit like that. So, end up hitting the 800, about a +550 with King, Jaden Ivy. Shout out to King Jaden Ivy. Back to back on them boys. One boy that hit 3 Blunt Money bets on the strength of going. Jaden Ivy is like 23 for 25. He's 12 or 14 from 3 in his last 2 games. So 12 or 15 from 3. I wish a motherfucker would hang that line at 1.5. Next game, we gonna ladder that nigga again. I'm mad I ain't play his 3 separately at 4. I just like, nah, that's OD. I was at the 25 and the 3 so I'm like, that's cool. But I did in the game, I didn't give it out. I did as a personal play. Also, I gave out, I didn't give it out, but I said if you wanted to be a dingy, you can do the Josh Hart, Draymond Green, and Ben Simmons triple-double. And I played them all separately just as a personal bet. Josh hit his. But a personal bet, I played Ivy 30 live. I was shocked when he went into overtime. I didn't put it on the timeline. I was just like, mostly because they locked it. It was +1200 and they locked it as soon as I played it. I'm like, what the fuck? He didn't get it, so I ain't feel bad. But he had 26 going in overtime. He should have 40. He can get wherever he want. He just wild clumsy with the ball. I didn't know my mic was covered. My fault, y'all. He's just wild clumsy with the ball. So either way it go, man. Just gotta marvel in it, man. 5 straight days winning money. It ain't easy, especially when you're giving out Blunt Money bets and straights. So it is what it is. Now celebrating, it's time to make it 6. All right. It's a pretty long intro. Let's get into it. Keeping it light today because I don't really like the card. At least I thought I didn't like the card. Then boom, some spots presented themselves. So here we are, all right, with the vibes. First, going back to our guy, Onyeka Okongwu. Over 12.5 points. Shop around. It's at 13.5 on DraftKings, but it's still 12.5 at a good price. 13.5 on FanDuel now. It's still 12.5 at DraftKings on a respectable price. It's simple. The same reason why we did his 10 plus the Boston money line last game, and he might have like a dub or some shit. Same thing. He much better scored than Capella. He can hit a 3. He's over this 13 points his last 4 games. He's got double digits in his last 6. He's been starting his last 3 games, 36 minutes, 34 minutes, and 35 minutes. And in those 3 games, 22, 19, and 18. He's also already played this team and got 35 minutes for whatever. Maybe Capella was out. Maybe it was foul trouble. Who knows? But he already played this team last month. And he had 19 and 11. Good enough for me. Onyeka Okongwu. over 12.5 points. 13.5 is fine, but you should be able to find a 12.5. He plays for Atlanta, by the way. Onyeka Okongwu for Atlanta. Damn, I don't even think I wrote my shit down. Did I write my shit down? I ain't write my shit down today. That's all right. Gonna be a short show anyway. Bliss Savage, what's the vibes, my boy? So yeah, we on Onyeka. Onyeka, I don't know. And next, and that's a minus. I got that. I put it on the timeline. It's a minus 104, minus 105. Shop around, get the best price possible. And next, De'Aaron Fox. We're going to the Sacramento game. De'Aaron Fox, 20 points and 4 assists. Separately, I almost played his points plus assists. Almost played his points, as you're gonna see. Almost played his assists. But I just said, you know what? When I put this actual parlay in, it was plus 110. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll put the unit on that. So as far as the 20 points, he's got 20 points, 7 of his last 8 games versus Denver. He obviously is averaging 27 points a game this season. And this is a big game. They just got embarrassed losing to Detroit. In the game with Detroit was just on their head top the whole game. Never gave them no chance to breathe. They tried to come back a little bit, and they just could not stop nobody. They're probably going to lose tonight to Denver on the back-to-back, if you ask me. I'm not betting it, but would I be shocked? Hell no. And we'll get to them bum-ass Lakers in a minute. Y'all see why I don't watch Laker games? Do y'all see? I can't take the shit, bro. You see why I don't bet these niggas? I can't take it. Can't take it. Either way it goes, man. So that's what the points, man. He should be aggressive tonight. They was on a long road trip. He was under 20 a lot that road trip for whatever reason. Hey, I think he back home cooking. Second game back home. He should be ready to get it rocking. And as far as the assists, he's averaging 5 assists. He's over this 3.5, so he's got 4 assists in 6 of his last 10, along with him averaging 5 assists on the season. And he's over this, his 4 last, I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Let me slow it down. He's over this assist number. So he's got 4 assists in his last 6 out of his last 10. All right. He's averaging 5+ assists per game on the season. But what made me love his assists so much is in 4 of his last 6 games against Sacramento or against Denver, he's got double-digit assists. And as we know, as evidenced by his 3.5 assist line, this nigga ain't the type to pass. He's not like, he'll pass, but he's not like a double threat. So the fact that he's got double-digit assists in 4 of his last 6 games, and the last time he played them, he had 16 assists. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. You already know what's about to come up in the next couple minutes with these blunt money bets. You might as well load them up now. If you ain't see it on the timeline, go ahead, start laddering them. Start shopping around. You know what's coming. So, yeah, De'Aaron Fox, 20 points. De'Aaron Fox, 4 assists, plus 110. Again, I expect him to get 20 points. I expect him to be aggressive. And with him being aggressive and with Jokic, and that's probably why he gets so much assists, Jokic ain't playing no fucking defense. Sabonis should be able to get what he want off that pick and roll. Malik Monk probably a good look today for assists as well. But his assists probably going to open at 5.5. So, yeah. So we on that. Fox 20 points, Fox 4 assists, plus 110. He plays for the Kings. And Onyeka Okongwu for Atlanta, over 12.5 points, minus 105. 1 unit on both of them teams. Let's get into blunt money bets. Let's do it. A lot of these blunt money bets, and before we get into blunt money bets, got about 25 people in here, 30 people in here, big vibes. If you're watching this, so we've been doing really good. I know we're going to have a lot of people watching this an hour from now, 3 hours from now, 6 hours from now, 7 hours from now. Chat been super fucking lit the last 2 or 3 days, so I appreciate it. Today, not so much, probably because I'm going live as early as I've gone in probably a month. But is what it is, man. Y'all run up the comments when y'all see this later. Y'all run up my likes for the dream when y'all see this later. Run up my fucking retweets so other people can cash with you. And I can get my follows and my likes and my whatever subs, all that shit. Make sure y'all sub to the channel, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what the vibes is. Let me know what y'all on and all that shit. You dig? But yeah, appreciate it because the chat definitely make the shows, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, appreciate it. All right, so let's get the blunt money bets. Where we at with it? Let's just call it 10 minutes. Let's get the blunt money bets. I ain't put this on the timeline. Onyeka Okongwu from Atlanta, double double, and Amen Thompson, excellency. Shit, a man trying to be a king of the channel early. Just two more, but three more, and you a king, bro. If you get two today, you a king. But three more overall, you a king. So yeah, Oneka Okongwu a double double and Amen Thompson a double double. It's the vibes. If Amen Thompson gonna get 30 plus minutes in a fast paced game, we're gonna take that double double and we're gonna take that triple double. It just is what it is, man. He like his brother. So let's do it. All right. And as far as Oneka Okongwu, I played his points, but a lot of people that's much smarter than me, they on his points plus rebounds. So, and then I looked, I can see why. Now, me, I just want to play the points. I think that's easier. But I told y'all, he played this team already. He had 19 and 11 in 35 minutes when he played them last month. I think it was January 10th he played them. So, yeah, I think we're getting good value on his double double at plus 200. I got this at plus 200, plus 210, and our men double doubles plus 200. So I got it at a plus 834. Men Thompson from the Houston Rockets on Oneka Okongwu from the Atlanta Hawks to each have a double double, plus 830. Next, let me lock this in. Let me put this in right now. I got a collab with my boy Canadian Cam. Shout out to the homie Canadian Cam, and I'm gonna post this, but I got to give it to the Dreamers first because that's why I want to say this shit early. I'll be giving a bunch of stuff on the timeline. A lot of exclusives on the timeline, but I gotta definitely make sure I get to the Dreamers when I can. So yeah, this collab with me and my guy Canadian Cam. He be in the chat giving out game. He just gave out that Siakam first quarter look yesterday and it hit for what it's worth. But yeah, Jalen Green three threes. Jalen Green, yeah, Jalen Green three threes play for the Rockets, and Cody Martin, 15 points plays for the Hornets. So Cody Martin just got 13 shots last game, scored 19 points, going against the Bucks, who give up the third most points to point guards in the last 30 days. So yeah, let's do it with Cody Martin. All right, I'm fucking with it. 15 points for Cody. And Jalen Green three threes. There's gonna be a lot of Jalen Green coming up, gang. All right, it's his birthday. There's no Fred VanVleet, so a lot of the offense is gonna run through him, if not Sengun. And Toronto's been giving up a bunch of points to wings. My boy Canadian Cam was in my DMs about it early in the morning, letting me know, putting me on game before I could even cap it. And it's the truth, man. Miles Bridges just had, I think, 42 versus them, maybe. And before that, other people been eating. I forget, I didn't even write down the list, but yeah, really like Jalen Green tonight. And I don't know if I said it or not, but this is birthday. So yeah, I'm fucking with it. Okay. So Jalen Green, three threes, and Cody Martin, 15 points. Jalen plays for the Rockets, and Cody Martin plays for the Charlotte Hornets. That's a plus 980. All right. Cody Martin, 15 points, and Jalen Green, three threes, plus 980. This Jalen Green lines is a little crazy if you ask me. He was struggling for a couple games, but I think he just had 4 or 5 last game, maybe 3 last game. But if you look at his game log, he had a streak of like 4 or 5 for 3 straight games, like last week or a week and a half ago. So, and this Jalen Green, it's like LaMelo Man, LaFleur Jr. Them AAU babies right there, they don't give a fuck. They throwing that shit up. Only problem is Ime might sit him down if he get on bullshit, but we'll be on cam as well too. So don't worry. No Cam Whitmore lines, but we'll be on cam just in case Jalen just be on bullshit and Cam take his minutes tonight. But I don't foresee that happening. On his birthday, nah. He gonna give him a little rope tonight. So yeah, Jalen Green, three threes, Cody Martin, 15 points plus 980. Where we at with it? Let's continue with the Jalen Green portion of the program. Jalen Green, 30 points, and Jalen Green, 4 threes. That's a plus 650 and a plus 700 each. I played them separately. If you want to put that thing together, it's a plus 1364. There you go. Big vibes, Canadian Cam, Dream Girls in the building. I see y'all. I'm gonna get everybody comments. I see y'all. But Canadian Cam, I just gave out the collab, my boy. But yeah, Jalen Green, 4 threes. Jalen Green, 30 points. Again, birthday boy. Really good matchup. He's going to get a bunch of shots. And I think Scotty Barnes is going to be on Jabari Smith. Maybe. Jabari Smith Jr. Maybe he is. Maybe he won't. Either way it goes. Jalen Green is like a Jaden Ivey. He can get anywhere he wants on the floor. And he's a little more under control, better shooter. Obviously a better scorer. So once he get it going, We'll see. And it's his birthday, so go ahead and go for 40. I should have went and looked at. I was just ready to start the show, but I should have went and looked at his history on his birthday. Maybe he's never played on his birthday. Either way it goes, Jalen Green, 4 threes. Jalen Green, 30 points. Plus 650 or plus 700 apiece. I'll play them each to 600, 575. They shouldn't get that much lower. That's why I'm doing this show early as well. Now, before tip, pause, maybe it'll be like 450, 500. But right now, y'all should be able to lock the shit in for the next hour or two, I believe. And if you want to put them together, couldn't talk you off of that because if you get 30, you're probably going to shoot 4 threes. But the 4 threes can come without him going for 30. So definitely lock those threes in. All right. Love those. Next, what else I got with Jalen? All right, let's do it. Plus 12,000. And the reason why I got some crazy shit coming up, y'all. Just because I'm very grateful to be hitting these plus 500s, plus 400s, plus 800s, plus 900s. I don't got no problem putting cash in our pockets. But I always say this, Twitter will always humble you. So if you think you had a bad day, as soon as you get on Twitter, you tend to see somebody that also had a bad day, but you also, if you had a good day, you tend to see both no matter what. But they're going to show you like the trending shit. So even if I don't follow somebody, I'm going to see the nigga that turned 20 in the 50 bands. It don't matter if I'm on my 5th straight day of cashing out and I'm feeling on top of the world. You always going to see somebody that did better than you. That's why it's important not to measure yourself against nobody, to run your own race and don't have fear of missing out. Like, don't be like, oh man, I gotta bet more money. Nah, man, this shit a marathon because you don't know what that person went through before they hit that. Maybe that was their first time ever betting. Maybe that was their millionth time ever betting, and maybe they still in debt after that. So don't never see no shit and feel like you gotta have fear of missing out. But I say that to say this. I am doing like I did this 12,000 because I'm like, all right, I got some. First of all, I didn't like the card that much, so I was just gonna be throwing out some wild shit as it is. And I'm like, all right, I might as well try and spice it up just a little bit because I'm doing well with these base bets and a lot of the bets, like the plus 800 I gave out. I could have upped everything 5 points and I think took Chicago to cover the spread, and that would have been probably like a plus 20,000. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, or at least a plus 10,000. Just being all good with you, just keeping it real. All right. So with that being said, plus 12,000, simple and sweet. Jabari Walker scored 20. Is it Jabari? No, Jabari Smith Jr. My name's all over the place. Jabari Smith Jr. to score 20. Jalen Green 4 threes, and Amin Thompson, excellency. They have 10 rebounds. That's a plus 12,000. Jalen Green, 4 threes. Jabari Smith Jr., 20 points. And Amen. Let's just call him Amen. Amen Thompson, 10 rebounds. That's a plus 12,000. So again, Amen Thompson, we on this double-double. He got like 12, 13 rebounds. Y'all see how he got the rebounds at the end of the last game? He got like 4 offensive rebounds the last 3 minutes of the game. Game was out of reach. Him and his brother, they don't care, boy. They gonna go after that shit. I love it. So, yeah, 10 rebounds for him. That's a must play. As I told y'all last time when he was going to get the start. Jalen Green, 4 threes. I already spoke on that. And Jabari Smith Jr., his line, like, I love Amen next as much as the next person. But this is the equivalent, and it truly is. Maybe even worse. But nah, it's about the same. This is like Jaden Ivey lines opening less than Asar Thompson lines. Dead ass. Now we seeing what Jaden Ivey can do and all that, but don't get it twisted. Jabari Smith Jr. is a better natural scorer, in my opinion. He's a better shooter. He's taller. He's got a post game. He's got a fall away shot. Jaden Ivey is just all a man. He plays for Houston, Momo. He plays for Houston. All right. So Amin Thompson is for Houston, like Jalen Green. He plays for Houston. But yeah, Ivy, he get most of his stuff off athleticism. That's why him hitting these threes is fucking crazy. Because if he turned into a shooter, good night. Because he got the crazy athleticism. Jabari Smith Jr. not as athletic, but he got a smooth offensive game. So when I seen his line open at 12.5 and Amin Thompson line open at 14.5, I mean, yeah, Amin gonna get some putbacks and he gonna drive to the lane, but he just like Usar. They almost borderline Ben Simmons. Like, they're not nearly as bad, but they want to get others involved. Yeah, and they're going to be left wide open because they can't shoot. you know. So yeah, that when I seen that, I'm like, what's his 20? Oh, where it's 500? Yeah, we're gonna do that. So Jabari Smith Jr. 20 points. Now I'm not playing his base because just like Ivy, he's boomer bust. But I think he's coming off a 20-point game last game. So we'll see. Jabari Smith Jr. 20 points, Jalen Green 4 threes, and Amen Thompson. What a amazing middle name, Excellency, for both of the brothers. Their parents just was on some shit. But yeah, Amen Thompson, 10 rebounds, Jalen 4 threes, Jabari 20 points plus 12,000. All right. Also, I played Jabari separately. The score 20 at plus 500. I played at the 450. Nothing less than that. Jabari 20 points plus 500. Also, Amin Thompson, his 10 assists. I got it at 1,000. It's like plus 1,200 right now. I played that. Okay. Also, put a little bit of blunt money on this triple double at plus 2,700. Shop around on DraftKings. I probably should have looked there. Build it out on DraftKings if you can. You might be able to get a better price. But Amin Thompson, similar to King Usar, except for he's a little more offensively engaged, a little more offensively skilled. With these guys, you just got to shoot for the moon. This is blunt money. Don't go too crazy with it. But Amin Thompson getting 10 rebounds, getting 10 assists is not a big deal. And his point line is at 15. I think that's a little high. If anything, I would go under that. But hey, it is what it is. They know what they're doing. So I think last game he had 13 rebounds, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. So for whatever it's worth, okay. And he had some potentials that didn't. And Jalen Green was cooking, so he took the ball out of his hands a lot. So, I like this game a lot. Can all these happen? Yes. Will they all happen? Probably not, but we got a strong chance to clean it up. And it's been working out for us. We've been pretty much blitzing certain games, and it's been working. We've been blitzing the Detroit games lately. They've been working out for us, and we blitzing this game today. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, not a bunch of defense being played with a bunch of young boys. So I think we got some chance to cash some value. And last but not least, just because it's the vibes, Alfred Sengun, with no Fred VanVleet, I'm going to play his 10 assists every game without Fred VanVleet. Probably won't do his 8. Couldn't talk you off his 8 at all. Think that's also a good look. Maybe 8 for him and 8 for Amin. That's probably a nice little, if you want to do something like that. Damn, now I got myself cooking. Now, maybe 8 with my boy coming up. I don't know. But Alfred Sengun, he's got the ball in his hands. He's going to be doing the dribble handoff action with Jalen Green. He is a great passer. So, yeah, it's not a big deal for old boy to get 10 assists tonight. So, again, blunt money. The thing I like about a lot of these blunt money bets, and it could work out, maybe not, we'll see, but they ain't a bunch of plus 400, 500s tonight. So it's like one of these, and we basically covered everything. It's just one of these motherfuckers hit, we good. I think the lowest one we got is a plus 830. I will have a couple on the timeline, maybe a little safer. But yeah, if any one of these hit, we lit. The lowest I gave out was a plus 650. So yeah, let's do it. So I gave out Jabari 20 for plus 500, gave out Amin his assists, his triple double, gave y'all Sengun his 10 assists, Jalen Green his threes and his points. Put most of those together for a plus 12,000. I gave y'all the collab, me and Killer Cam. And let's close with the De'Aaron Fox portion of the program, and then we get into some game and then some comments, and we up out of here. De'Aaron Fox, 8 assists plus 1,000 on DraftKings. De'Aaron Fox, double plus 1,800 on FanDuel. It's not even available on DraftKings. It's probably nasty on DraftKings, and I should have shopped around. What the fuck am I doing? Yo, shop around. You probably could get that double something crazy right now. I just was like, fuck it. But yeah, when I get off here, I'm gonna have to shop around on that. Because if his 8 assists is plus 1,000 somewhere, and I mean, his point prop is at 23, so you're not gonna get that much for the double. So maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. But you probably could do better than 1,800. You probably could do better than that. Either way it goes, De'Aaron Fox 8 assists, De'Aaron Fox double, and like the cap I told y'all before, 4 of his last 6 games against this Denver Nuggets team, and this is not going back that far. They're in the Western Conference. So 6 games. That's the last year and a half. Like, it's not like 2 years tops, but same coach, same players. Neither one of these teams' starting lineups have differed for the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So same schemes, same coaches, and he's got double-digit assists in 4 of those last 6 games and 16 assists 2 months ago. So do your thing, 21. Let's get busy tonight, all right? And if you want to just get real stupid and put that Amin Thompson triple double with De'Aaron Fox double double, that is like a plus 55,000. If you just want to put like a dollar on that to win 500, couldn't talk you off that. Put 10 cents on it to win $50, couldn't talk you off that. Couldn't talk you off that at all. All right. So, oh wait, my fault. And one more. I'm tripping. This is a plus 1350. De'Aaron Fox, 6 assists. Jalen Johnson. De'Aaron Fox plays for the Kings. Jalen Johnson from the Hawks. These last 2 from the Hawks game. Jalen Johnson, 4 assists. And Onyeka Okongwu, 1-3. That is a plus 1350. De'Aaron Fox, 6 assists. Jalen Johnson, 4 assists. And Onyeka Okongwu, 1 3-pointer made. This is on DraftKings, a plus 1350. Be honest with you, I was trying to find something else to put with this. De'Ron Robin at 2s and 3s. Couldn't find nothing that I felt too confident about. And that's probably because we haven't got all the lines and stuff yet, and that's just fine. But yeah, Jalen Johnson, 4 assists. He's over this last 3 or 4 games. He's passing it really well lately. I think maybe his last 5 or 6 as well. He's covering his over 3.5 assist line. Onyeka Okongwu has hit a 3 every game since he's been in the starting lineup. Rock with me. All right. And De'Aaron Fox, 6 assists, just because I told you. So that's a plus 1350. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your blunt money bets. Where we at? 27. Oh, yeah. Let me give y'all some game. And then we get up out of here. We'll have some points, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals. They didn't really even drop yesterday. I don't know what FanDuel was on. Hopefully they're not on that bullshit today. If not, I have to do it manually on DraftKings again. We almost hit on DraftKings, by the way. Shit. Halliburton did his job as usual. King Halliburton. About to be a king pretty soon. Surprised he's not a king of the channel. King Halliburton did his job. Who he had him with? Evan Mobley. We needed a steal from him. And Markelle Fultz never again. I've seen enough. Maybe not never again, but I've seen enough of Markelle. This nigga front in a good matchup for steals. So, but yeah, PR, 8 blocks and steals. Those will be coming. Obviously, usual suspects, Derek White, CJ McCollum, Amin Thompson, probably going to look at him. I haven't looked at his shit, but he's probably a good candidate. Jamal Murray is another guy I like to look at too. So, yeah, be on the lookout for that. I feel like I'm missing somebody. But, yeah, Brandon Ingram revenge. I already looked at CJ threes. They're not available. I mean, they're available, but, his 5 threes is plus 150, y'all. So, I'm not fucking with that. But I couldn't talk you off of CJ points tonight. We got to wait and see if Zion Williamson doesn't play, though. Couldn't talk you off of Ingram in a revenge spot going to LA versus old team. Shout out to my cousin Ashton. Was talking about that. What else we got? Oh, Marvin Bagley. Will he play tonight? If he plays tonight, he's starting. My God, Marvin Bagley got about 30. Definitely got to look at Marvin Bagley tonight if he's starting shit. Even if he's coming off the bench, Marvin Bagley. Porzingis revenge game. He didn't do too much in the first game, but it was a blowout, and Jason Tatum is questionable. So you got to look at Lazing, Kristaps Porzingis revenge game going against Washington. Boston, their bench guys. Hauser and Peyton Pritchard, you got to look at those guys. And Brook Lopez to get a double-double. You may want to look at him as well. Got a pretty good history getting rebounds against Charlotte, also against Washington. But Charlotte give it up to centers as it is. So Brook Lopez has been low-key rebounding this year. So might want to look at that. And that is about it, gang. That's about it. Let's get into these comments. Let me out of here. Pretty good show. Bliss Savage, top of the top, my boy. Yeah, man, we're going to keep running it up, man. Let's keep doing it. Big hit. What it do? Appreciate you pulling up. M. Dot forever. Appreciate you pulling up, my boy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Solo, definitely learn the hard way to stop betting on the Lakers. No matter what I take, they always let me down. I hate them motherfuckers. Nah, I love them my boys. Y'all see Kobe, but it's still, man. Yo, what's the vibes? Fahrenheit 451. Like, comment, share, and sub. What's the vibes? Dream Girls in the building. Locked in at work. Let's cash the day. Happy Friday. Yeah, like, share, comment, and sub. Yeah, happy Friday. Back to back Dream Girls. Momo, good morning. What's the vibes? Same shit, different day. Just trying to keep getting y'all some good tickets. There go Killer Cam. What go on, my boy? Mamu Best, good vibes. I have your timestamps for you, Killer Cam. Ingram, Brandon Miller, Wings be eaten versus Toronto. Yeah, Brandon Miller went off. Ingram went off. Yeah, there we go. Ladder, Gary Trent Jr. up to 5 plus 750. Had 4 in the first quarter last game and ended with 4. Wow. Yeah. He almost on that list for me. I like playing him because he can hit, but he stay on bullshit. Just a good feeling. He keeps it going. Yeah, I could see that. That game could get loose as hell tonight. I hope so. Yeah, men definitely on Houston Momo. Cam Gary Trent Jr. scares me. You never know when he's gonna be on. But 750, yeah, that's that value right there for sure. Free sauce, man. Ain't shit, man. Same shit. About to cash something. Short show, so y'all and it's got time stamp, so y'all got plenty of time to run it back. Gotta hop in the meeting, but we fully aligned on Jabari Smith Jr. My straights for the people. Amen Thompson over 13.5 assists plus rebounds. Loving that. Jalen Johnson over 15.5 points. Like that too. Jalen do me dirty. I can't bet him. You know, I he another one, but he nice. He nice. I'm gonna give him a chance. Like for you to get on my shit list, you gotta really do me dirty. You gotta really do me dirty. But yeah, Jalen Johnson, I'm like 2 for 9 betting Jalen this year. All in good spots. All in good spots, like my nigga. Cam, I'm also terrified of GTV, but yeah, it's that value, bro. I missed the Rocket Slay. We got a lot of rockets, Paulo, but I'll run it back for you real quick. Jabari 20, Jabari Smith Jr. 20 points, Jalen Green 4 threes, and Amen Thompson 10 rebounds plus 12,000. Feel free to dumb that down. Jabari Smith Jr. 15 points, Jalen Green 2 threes. Amen Thompson 7 rebounds. Probably still get about plus 400, plus 500 for that. But yeah, I did all that for plus 12,000. And maybe I'll find some more value on the board. I already gave y'all a couple other looks. Maybe I'll find some more value. Definitely have 2 boosts. So I will be using my boosts, obviously. We got the any bet 50% boost on DraftKings, and then we got a boost on FanDuel. Even though I'm gonna start capping the Super Bowl, which means you know me, I'm not trying to cap no props. I already gave y'all, and I give it out again tomorrow. But the day the Super Bowl lines came up, so that Monday, I gave y'all plus 584 SGP. That's the only Super Bowl bet I have. Haven't really had much time to cap it. I planned on capping it this week, but then NBA started going crazy. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna focus on NBA. But I'll start trying to cap just some fun shit for the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna be giving y'all, this person over 67 yards when the line opened at 56 last week. I'm not gonna be doing that. I know we lost value on a lot of stuff, so I'm just gonna be looking for fun shit, lotto, something that make the game fun to watch type shit. Because I have not looked at anything for that game. But yeah, Paulo, I got you. Fahrenheit, let's get it. Hawks money line, spicy. Just a better roster, top to bottom for ATL. Philly nasty without Embiid. Yeah, they are. And you don't even know what you're gonna get out of Maxey. I'm on them combo points with you. Yeah, loving that guy, man. He cashed me out a lot last year. Jalen Johnson, ATL, 10 rebounds. Philly gives up the 10th most rebounds to power forward. 11 rebounds, last 4 of 6. Wow, 10 rebounds and 16 rebounds, last 2 versus Philly. Okay, I got cotton off, y'all. Excuse me. Solo. Any thoughts on the trades, possible spots to look out for? Whew. Yeah, I'll give y'all. We can definitely give out some game because I didn't give out my rant either. But and Fahrenheit said he on Jalen Johnson points as well too with Killer Cam. Definitely Knicks won. Knicks won the trade deadline. Washington, I mean, don't front on Detroit. And I'm not saying that just because I like Detroit. What they did was they got an expiring contract in Fournier. So they're gonna have a bunch of cap room. So they got rid of like 20 million or 30 million dollars in cap space. They got back Fournier and all these other little guys. So they're gonna have a bunch of cap space. They got all young guys that's not making a lot of money on that team. That's not like max players yet type shit. So they could still sign one or two really good players. I like that they kind of cleared the decks. I wish they would have kept one. They didn't have to get rid of Burks and Bogey, but that's good for the Knicks. I mean, the Knicks got some nasty lineups they can put out there. Now, all offense, all defense, all shooters. You have Randall at the 5, Bogey at the 4, Burks at the 3, DiVincenzo at the 2, and then Brunson at the 1. Or you can throw OG in there or OG at the 5. I doubt that. I'm just like, you could go really crazy. But with that being said, until you got a number one that's better than Brunson, and Brunson a dog, but he's not Steph. He's not Allen Iverson. You see what I'm saying? So until you got somebody like that, in today's NBA, especially where these teams are stacked, like you might play a good series, bro, but all they gonna do is double team the shit out of you. And the next year they got shooters, but they gonna make them shooters hit shots and take you out the series. Then they're gonna attack Brunson on defense. Not that he's a bad defender, but you know they're just gonna attack him on defense. They're gonna make him work, and he dealt with that last year, and he still played pretty well. But I think the Knicks, their ceiling is probably Western Conference Finals. But we'll see because anything can happen. I'm talking about everybody healthy. Right now, in the series today, honest to God, I would take them over Milwaukee, but I think Milwaukee is going to round in the shape. Doc Rivers is a bad playoff coach, but he's a pretty good regular season coach. He's a really good coach with veterans. So data punching bags tonight. I also think they win by 40 tonight because they also know they're the punching bags lately. You see what I'm saying? They know everybody like 1-4 with Doc Rivers, 1-4 with Doc Rivers. You see what I'm saying? So they might just tear Charlotte, kill them tonight. But Milwaukee will be heard from. Obviously, Boston's the best team right now outside of Denver. OKC, they just too light though. They should have made a move. They should have got Daniel Gafford. They should have got Daniel Gafford. They needed Daniel Gafford. They need more size. They're not gonna win. They're not gonna win. Too small. Lakers might beat them, believe it or not, in the playoff series because the Lakers is gonna beat them up, slow it down. And y'all know me, I don't like my Lakers. Lakers can get them. Just like Lakers got Memphis last year. Just like Lakers got Golden State last year. Because Golden State didn't have size. So yeah. Trying to think anybody else. I can't believe the Bulls didn't make a move. Lakers, it ain't no moves to make. It ain't no moves to make. Niggas is ass. I told y'all before the season started. All them niggas we added was ass. We did not add one good player. Nobody on the Lakers is good except for LeBron and AD. Remember that. None of them niggas. I don't give a fuck if they have a nice week or two. I don't give a fuck if Austin Reeves got to the line a million times last year. None of them niggas is good enough to be a third option on a championship team. None of you. D'Angelo Russell can't play in the fourth quarter. So are you going to be an option on a championship team? And you're obviously not good enough like Jamal Murray, where it's like, okay, we can look past the defense because you compete and you're going to give a nigga 40. You're not like that. Austin Reeves, if he's not getting foul calls, he's not a great shooter. He's not super athletic. He just got to hope that he hit a shot, and that's not what makes a star. A superstar is like, I'm going to get where I want. You know what I'm saying? So if it's not 80 or, and then I could just add on the rest of them niggas, Lakers not good. Am I surprised the Lakers lost yesterday? No. The Lakers lost after the game after Kobe died. Of course they're gonna lose on the fucking. They going against Denver. Like Denver wasn't gonna lay down. Man, please. I wasn't surprised, man. I didn't watch a minute of that game. I did watch the ceremony. The ceremony before was fire with Vanessa and Kareem and Derek Fisher had a dope speech. I was locked into that. And Kobe gonna get 3 statues. That's what's up. But them like they pissed me off, bro. Because they take on the personality of Bron. Now the good thing about it in the playoffs. It's gonna be a tough out. It's gonna no matter what, it's gonna be a tough out because it's LeBron. And when you turn it on, Good luck. It don't matter. LeBron at 40. Y'all see what he did that game 7. You know, and he played pretty good in last year in the playoffs. He played really good last year in the playoffs. So, you know, you got to kind of deal with shit like that. You got to deal with the what could be perceived as not competitive shit in the regular season. Because you know when the playoffs come, 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody gonna be able to do nothing with him, even at this age. Now, I watched Denver last year have some really good defense and basically force him to shoot, but in Game 7, he didn't give a fuck. But he getting older, so he gonna do that so much. Trey 20 points. Oh no, Trey 11 assists, 20, 13, and 11 the last 3 versus Philly. Okay. RJ 6 rebounds, super juice. Give second most rebounds and shooting guard. Okay, RJ Cash 8 to 10 on them boards like that. Pels money line, LA 2-6 without rest this season. Pels beat LA. Same scenario earlier this season. Wow, okay, catching them twice. Lakers cost me 700. Yeah, Metro, I'm not. Make sure I don't ban you. I'm not surprised. Lakers cost me 700 and I had 6. You had 6 points. I don't know why. But yeah, man. As always, hit that like button on your way out. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Y'all know the vibes. Let's get this cash. I'm gonna have the Let's Go Pistons. You know it. I'm gonna have the timestamps up immediately. So yeah, you gotta have it. So let's get it.